Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another review of the Scum and Villainy from Sideshow. That they have been putting all these figures out like crazy. Like there's not a lot of leadway between pre-orders and release, so they've been on it. And we did the review of Ponda Baba. We reviewed Greedo. Now we have Cornelius Evazan from the Cantina. It goes with Ponda Baba. And also I have back to back the Garindan figure too, the long snout. So we're gonna be reviewing that one too. But this one is the Sideshow Scum Villainy 2.0, I guess. The collection, the second edition of the collection, because they're redoing a few of the figures, like Greedo and Bit Fortuna, and a few new ones like Cornelius Evazan. So we're gonna be looking at this figure in all its glory. It is a Sideshow; it's not a Hot Toy, so we can expect to have, you know, differences on that. But Hot Toys has not been working on this collection. So right now we have Sideshow, and so far they look really good. We have the box as always, the same style of box, black with the letters. On the back we have a picture of the figure itself, a little bit of you know, background of his story, and the other figures that they are coming along with it. The only one that has not been released yet so far, at least for me, is Labria. But all four of them I already have them. Like I said, we have gotten them on hold behind me to do a review. But yeah, we're gonna see what it looks like. Alright, we set that to the side, and as you can see, it's the same thing like Sideshow. If you bought, you know, Ghostface or Michael Myers and all that, they all have the same style of clamshell for them. And we have two layers: the top one, the figure itself, and the bottom, the accessories, which is not much. It's just a few hands and a blaster and the base itself. For our Dr. Evazan figure, here he is, trying to get the best lighting possible. Even on camera, he's looking really, really good, and I like the feel of the clothes. They're like that material, like fuzzy material, and then the shirt, of course, like they always been doing. The pants. Got the boots there. It's incredibly sturdy and very heavy. But yeah, main thing is the face. It's looking good. I like this figure so far. Okay, and this is pretty much everything that Cornelius comes with. There's not much. You got the figure, you got a few set of hands, and the blaster, and the base. The base itself is just the your typical Star Wars base with the round peg to go in here. And then the good thing about the being round, that you can turn it if you want him facing that way, or if you have this, because you know these bases, when you put them together, they get in the way. So you can put back to back like that or like this. They don't have no nameplate or anything, so you can display them any way. In terms of hands, we have the two fists already attached to them. That comes with the figure. I've adjusted the light a little bit so maybe we can get a better view of them, but we have the pair of hands with more relaxed, like gripping, reaching to grip for something. They have been painted a little darker, I guess to match the figure itself. And what Sideshow does, they include pegs with each one of their hands. We have another pair of less stretching out, more relaxed hands. Paint application has been really well done. Then we have just the one trigger finger, right hand only. I'm guessing he's right-handed. I like when they give you options. You can have left or right, but yeah, we have the right hand. And this for the blaster itself is just common. We've seen this blaster before in other figures. I don't know if Greedo has that, or I mean, not Greedo, Ponda Baba, I think it's got the same kind of blaster. So yeah, this is your blaster with the two scopes. That's just about for the accessories, so let's just get him on the base, change the camera around, and then we'll see what he looks like. So before we get into a lot of detail, let's look at the face itself. We have one messed up eye, you know, the scars on the right. It looks really good. It really looks very well sculpted. We have some missing hair on the top. We never see him from the top, but I guess that's what he looks like at the top. We have some molded plastic little containers for his. I'm guessing he's carrying some kind of medicines and stuff. You know, he's known for doing experiments on people. We have the pleather belt where we're gonna put the blaster. Molded plastic boots, which they look very detailed. And then the clothes itself, this looks really good. And even if you get to here, they even molded a little bit of his chest right here. So if he shows a little bit less or more. So yeah, I like the feel of this one. It's very felt. Okay guys, and we have Dr. Evazan here just standing there. I didn't do nothing to him. I just put the blaster on his holster. As you can see, the blaster has the holster has a magnetic, has a little magnetic thingy right there. So when you put it down, that's where the blaster is gonna fit. And in here where I did, I changed his hands a little bit, which they're very easy to change. Like I said earlier, they have the little peg already attached to them. So they're very simple to change. But yeah, we have him waiting to use his blaster. We got his other hand over there. The legs look a little bit bowed to the front. It's okay. I kind of like that. Arch his back a little bit so he won't look too much. But yeah, it looks a little bit bowed. I kind of like that he's like that. He gives a little more feel of like a weird creature. We didn't know much about him when he came out in the 70s. We just knew that he was not fond of Luke. Okay, and here we have him getting ready to use his blaster. He's not scared to use it. We'd never seen him even attempting to shoot. I think it was Ponda Baba the one went for the gun, because his gun was still in his hand when Obi-Wan cut it off. I have him extend it. The range of the arms and everything is really good for this figure. I don't see many restrictions when it comes to you know, extend his arms and hands, and you can see the blaster is just, it's a pretty big long blaster. So in here what I did, I was trying his joints, make sure that he can actually move the way the picture does in the box, and it looks like you can achieve that look. I did move him a little bit. Instead of looking right straight forward, I have him a little sideways, but you could change it more like that. I just did not want to put his left thumb inside the belt. It's pleather, and it's attached by a little peg in the middle where the belt buckle is. I just didn't want to mess it up too much. But yeah, this is our Dr. Evazan, and to give you an idea, we can do this. Mr. Ponda Baba to the mix. Now we got the pair here. And even though it never happened, we can add Mr. Greedo to the mix too. They're all chilling at the cantina. We will get Labria later on this year probably. And I have Gadding done, which they never been together, but we can set them out here with them. And adjusting the camera just slightly, you can see what I was saying about the bases. If you want them to fit, you could possibly just move around the crotch grabber because it's round. So you could eventually, you know, make them flat with each other, because it'll take a little bit of room. They're not huge base, but it takes a quite amount of space. But yeah guys, this has been our quick review for Mr. Dr. Cornelius Evazan from the Scum Villainy line from Sideshow on 6-scale figures. And it was short because there's not much to him other than a few hands and the blaster. And we compare them to the other figures, what it looks like beside him, which I'm really happy that I did. It is a small run. They're trying to do like a small amount of figures in the thousands, so they go by pretty quick. So if you have a chance to get him, I would, because it's a really nice figure. if you want to complete some Cantina scenes, yeah, this is the way to go. And I'm glad that Sideshow decided to go for this line, which Hot Toys has not been touching. So yeah, next we're gonna have a Garindan. We're gonna put them together with these figures as well, and then later on we got Lavria, and that will conclude the Scum Villainy for Tatooine. And then we'll go to Jabba's Palace, which is not being released yet. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one.